digital marketing applet. So in our account applet store, we have one applet called digital marketing applet. So this applet can be used for the broadcasting purpose. For now, we support the WhatsApp broadcasting. So you can use this applet to broadcast messages to your customer. Let's say you have some campaigns or anything, then those campaigns you can run it using this digital marketing applet. So today I'll give you an overview of what are the things that we have in the digital marketing applet and the details about the features and functionality. So once you go to the digital marketing applet, here we have a couple of menus in the left hand side. So the first menu is project. So here you can create new projects, and then you have campaign. So under each project you can have multiple campaigns. Then in the campaign we have segments, then those segments can be scheduled and all those things. So let me start from the project. So you can create a new project. You can give a project name, the project code, and the description. So let's say the project name can be Hari Raya Promotion. The project code can follow the name. The description might be 50% discount on some certain items due to Hari Raya or whatever. Like you just try to give the description in such a way so that you can distinguish what project is for which purpose. So if I go to a previously created project, then here I can see we have campaign. So as I said earlier, under each project, you can have multiple campaign. So for this example, we have iPhone 15 as a project. And then under this project, we have a total 4 campaigns: DD promotion, testing, DD test, DD iPhone 15. So these are some naming convention that we put during the testing. But when you will actually do the campaign, or when you will be actually using this applet for the broadcasting purpose, you can give the actual campaign names. So if I click, okay, so from here it's not clickable, so it's just for view purpose. So let me go to the campaign menu. So under the campaign menu, we have first of all a campaign listing. So here you can see the campaign name, code, description, how many times the campaign has been processed and sent, how many times delivered, read all those things, and replied as well. And we can see the undelivered. So let's say you, for a campaign you are sending some message. So how many times is processed means the campaign executed how many times, then the message has been sent to how many times, then delivers, then read means if the customers or the end user who are receiving it, if they're reading the message, then if they're replying, then we are showing that statistics as well. And then in case some of the numbers are inactive or something, then that will go into the undelivered section. So for the campaign creation, you can create a new campaign by filling the campaign name, the campaign code, the campaign description. Then you can select this campaign you want to park under which project. Then you can key in the schedule, the segments. Then the channel, mainly we have a few channels for now, but the WhatsApp is mostly used. Then the endpoint, the template message language, these are some of the configuration that our team will help you to do it. So let's say I click this test schedule. This is a campaign. So I just want to show you what are the things you can see under campaign. So here in the main tab, we have total how many times the broadcast has been processed. Then if there's any message not sent, then that one will be visible in here. And then how many times it was sent, then the delivered and the read. So now here you can see we have the campaign name, the campaign code, the description. This campaign was under which project. Then this campaign was executed using the WhatsApp channel, using this endpoint, and this was the template message. So this means whenever we broadcasted messages using the WhatsApp channel, it's basically use this template message to send to the end user. Okay, then under campaign, we have segments. So you can create a new segment also from here, and you have your existing segments as well. Then we have schedules. So the schedule means when this will be executed. So using the schedule menu, you can do some scheduling as well. That one I'll go later on. Then we have events. So here it shows how many times the campaign has been executed, and it will follow the schedules. And the task, this one, if there's any task associated with it, then that one will be visible under here. Okay, so coming back to the main menu, here we can click on the run campaign to execute it. Then we can generate some of the reports from here as well. So the report part, this one we need to do some further enhancements. For now, the report is a very basic one, so I'll just skip this one for now. So next we have schedule. So here we have the schedule listing. So in the schedule listing, we can see the name, the description, the schedule type, and if there's any reoccurrence of the schedule, the start time, date time, all those things. So this scheduling is something like how we set the Google Meet. So you can set the schedule name, like you can put in the schedule name, the description, then the schedule type can be recurring or scheduled. So schedules means only one time. In that case, you can just key in the date. I mean, you can select the date and the time. So then it will be scheduled on a specific date and time. And if you are going to do a recurring schedule type, then you can select the occurrence type. Right, this will be recurring. This will be recurring event on hourly basis, daily basis, weekly basis, or monthly basis. Then you can select the start date time and end date and time, and the event time as well. So the difference between the scheduled and recurring is scheduled means one time, and the recurring means it will be happening on a recurring basis based on the configuration that you have set. So now after scheduled, we have segment. So under segment, we have two submenus, segment listing and unsubscribe listing. So in the segment listing, here you can see there are some segment listing with the name, code, description, total uploads, whether this is a static or dynamic type segment, and all those things. So if you want to create a new segment, then if it's a dynamic segment, then you select dynamic and you put in the name and the description. And if it's a static segment, then you do some uploading as well. Like you can upload some of the template or some of the images or whatever. Now let's say I open up one segment, this email segment. So here we have the segment name, for description, whatever we filled in during the creation, we can see that. Then we have the segment lines. So here we can see the segment executed using which channel type, and then this segment is associated with which campaign. So this part is quite important, because in the campaign, we also have seen one tab for segment as well. So this is how it's related. Then we have the subscribe listing. So let's say while you are doing broadcasting, you need to allow, like according to the Meta rules and regulations or based on their policy, you need to allow the end user to unsubscribe from your broadcasting as well. So in that case, if anyone do the unsubscription, then you'll have their details in this listing. Then next we have one menu for report. So under report, we have a few sub menus. So for now, I don't think all of these are pretty much functional. Like it will give you some basic idea, but the high level details, I think still in progress, because we are developing another applet, which called dynamic report applet. I think that one will give you a more comprehensive view. But for now, we have a project report like previously I showed you. We have one project for iPhone 15. So then you can see what were the campaigns associated with that project and all those things into the project report. Then we have campaign report. So this campaign report, I think you need to filter based on the campaign name to see under this campaign what were the segment, the channel types, all those things. Then the sales tracking report, I think for now it's not fully functional yet. We are working on the enhancement for this. So the next menu we have is the template message. So previously I was saying, right, whatever you are, whenever you are doing some broadcasting, you can set a template message, like when the campaign will be executed, what type of message it will send to the end user. So from here in the template message section, you can check those part. So as far as I know, for this template message, whatever message you want to set, you need to get some approval from Meta side for the WhatsApp broadcasting, and this is somehow linked with our UCC as well. So this part do the connection between the UCC and the digital marketing, because these both applets interrelated for the broadcasting part. So here you can see we have the name, the description, the message type, then the message status, submitted, draft, or active. So whenever you will do the submission with approval, it will be submitted. Then once it's approved, it can be turned to active as well. So these are the all things that you can see from this template message listing. So these were all of the main menus that we currently have in the digital marketing applet. So just to recap again, we have the digital marketing applet, mainly doing the WhatsApp broadcasting for now. And in order to do that, you need to set up a project, then you need to link multiple campaigns under each project. Then you can have segments, and then you can try to do the you can try to initiate the events on a scheduled basis or on a recurring basis. So just like the other applets, here we have settings, personalization as well, but there's nothing specific into this. They are just following the as usual part, just like the other applets. So that's all for this digital marketing applet.